I was a pre-cancerous state. Krislin, you're going to die. If you continue this, alcohol, bad food, stress, overworking, not sleeping, hating yourself, putting yourself to the last person, you will die. Ayurveda is 5,000-year-old acknowledgement about how to live in balance.
Yeah,
processed meat is the most cancerous, actually.
I heard it was actually worse than smoking.
Zero alcohol. So when alcohol is gone already a month, miracles happen. Your water is acidic. Your pipe water, your bottled water is acidic.
Toilet, and it's just
you just pay for the water extra because it's
alkaline food. What we can have in a day, for example.
What the nature provides us. It is right the first thing in the morning. Be grateful for.
Hi, Krislin. Thank you so much for doing this with me today. And we are in Krislin's place. It's very beautiful in Bali. How are you today?
I am great. And thank you for having me. And I hope I give inspiration to others too.
You will. She will. And the reason why I invited Krislin to do this podcast, because Krislin came to my place through our friend, and she was my wake-up call to go back to holistic way, to eat healthy, to do my JAMU, remember, to kind of like reset my whole life. She's just like came to my place. We didn't know each other before. It was a wake-up call for me to go back and try. Let's start. You are a healer, right? You are kind of like a healer with the main principle of Ayurveda. I'm curious, what is your story? What is your story that makes you to turn into Ayurveda? So you are from Estonia, yeah?
Yes, from Estonia.
Yeah, so I was just curious, how did you find Ayurveda?
So the thing is, because I come from an ex-Soviet country, which was basically, we were surrendered to the Russians. And then our parents basically were the people who didn't have the possibility to travel around, see the world, get acknowledgement and everything like this. So our parents didn't know how to give us maybe the better childhood or something. So every healer, like you say, every has a story of trauma. Because the turning points are bigger than when you have trauma. So like me, I was from the family where were 3 kids. First of all, intolerances of dairy and everything. We didn't know these things. So we had health problems. The second thing is didn't know nothing. Or for these times, didn't know nothing. And the information was not there. So what happened is that I had a very traumatized because nobody loved us and these kind of things. So when I grew up, I started to overwork. I did well. I didn't want to be the same way like they did, but I also didn't know the balance in life, which is Ayurveda. So there was imbalance constantly every day. I overworked. I did harm myself with alcohol, with this lifestyle. I did those things that harmed me. So the story was I turned to alcohol because the trauma inside you, it's the pain.
That's the pain that you need to escape from.
And the pain is numbed by the alcohol and drugs and work and sex and whatever it is. It's your addiction. That's all addiction. Food, overworking,
junk food,
everything, sugar. It's the addictions. True. It is because it's the pain inside. Because when you overeat, for example, you don't feel nothing because you're so tired. You don't feel nothing. It's numbing. But sometimes the healers, and let's say we call it the new age people, this is because they can't handle it. They don't like the feeling. And of course, we do the lowest. We fall down the lowest.
To the lowest point.
To help others.
And then
to help others. Because we are the givers and we like to share, because as soon as I see, like I saw you in your place,
that day,
I wanted to help you. I'm like, oh my God, I need to save her. This is the thing. That's the healers. So because I know these things, because I read, I do every day, I do these things. I will tell you later what is these things where it gets you to the point when you can help others.
Because the healer inside of you. So you were meant to be a healer.
Definitely. Everything happens. Like you said, Krislin, it was meant to be that you came to my place. If you start to meditate, you don't need me to tell you this information.
Do you meditate every day?
Every day. Just to say today morning, all my friends outside.
Morning and
No, sometimes if I need, like, for example, 5 minutes before you arrive now, because I need to cool down myself because I was doing other things. Meditation is the key to Ayurvedic lifestyle, to happiness and everything, because all the answers are inside of you there, but you just don't listen to yourself. That's Ayurveda also. That's a holistic lifestyle.
So your turning point at that time, you were in Europe still, yeah?
I was a pre-cancer state, arriving to Bali, almost died.
Pre-cancer.
Pre-cancer it means I was bloated and my lymph nodes were as that big. They were cutting them out. That's the Western medicine. They just cut them out. Don't tell you nothing about nutrition, nothing about the lifestyle. So they were cutting out the lymph nodes. I was bloated. I was constantly in a hospital. They just give you the medicine. They take this, but they don't explain you what to do. So Ayurveda is something different. Ayurveda tells you to do these drinks, do exercise, do sweat.
What is really Ayurveda? Like that before we get, deep into Ayurveda principles, whatever. So for the audience that don't know what was that. So what is Ayurveda for you?
Ayurveda is 5,000-year-old acknowledgement about how to live in balance and how to be healthy. Not only one side of your mind, body, and soul, because we are connected. We are whole. We can't take a medicine and think we're going to get cured if we don't know why it's happening. We can't heal ourselves if we don't move the body, because the body needs to move. We can't heal without giving the nutrition and the food for our body, because it is all together. You can't heal yourself when your mind doesn't get the knowledge. Why? Because mind, I gave you knowledge. You are doing it yourself. Yes. This is all, it comes together like this. You are doing it. I just gave you the information. That's this. But the lifestyle is all about the balance.
Ayurvedic is about lifestyle instead of just a principle.
Of course, it's a lifestyle. It's a balance. It is between the mind, body, and the soul. Every part
of
this.
Mind, body, and the soul.
Every part gets something. Knowledge, then the
That's
movement.
The mind. The body is the movement, the food.
And the happiness is when you're whole. Happiness when nothing hurts. Body is flexible. Mind thinks I am the happiest. I love no headache. And I eat good food and then everything works. Digestive system. Because as soon as, let's say, you think good, but you put in your mind, you put in your body bad things, and you get something, some illness, suddenly something hurts. It doesn't matter what you think from that on. You only think about the illness. Everything is balanced in life. Knowledge about the life, how to live, and how to be actually everything. Because you are one. If you are sick, when you get up in the morning, you think only about the sickness. You don't think about how to go to the beach. You think how to get rid of it.
Yes, true. When you are sick, you don't, your mind is focused on
only one thing.
The sickness. So you were in a pre-cancer situation before came to Bali.
So I arrived to Bali. I go to the retreat 9 years ago and they tell me, Krislin, you're going to die. If you continue this, drugs, alcohol, bad food, up and down, stress, overworking, not sleeping, hating yourself, not loving yourself, putting yourself to the last person, you will die. And you will die ugly, unhappy, and being alcoholic and those things. Let's be honest. It's truth, but everybody's saying it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't lie yourself if it's there. If you don't want to do this thing and end your life when you're 45 with cancer, being unhappy and never fulfilled. Yes, they told me.
The pre-cancer was your turning point as well.
It's everybody.
I have to change.
If not, I'm going to die. It should be everybody. Start to heal yourself. Take all the medicine down, of course, with the doctors. If you have already these illness things, don't do that with yourself. But then step by step, heal yourself overall. Because you know what? You're numbing yourself with medicine also. Suddenly you have 27 tablets to take, but 27 tablets to take. You don't know who you are anymore because you're taking tablets all day long.
Yeah, that happens with most of the elderly nowadays.
I know.
Like I see the elderly, the old people, they have like minimum like 7 tablets, 5 to 7 tablets a day for the food. Let's talk about healing through foods because that's interesting.
That's the main. Let's say 80% of your life is food.
in Ayurveda, what is the main principle of eating food? Like what kind of food you eat? That is the big question of people. Okay, you're doing retreats and everything, but what you really eat? Because food is very personal. Yes.
Very personal.
And then when you are doing this, what is the main, not ingredients, I might say, the powerful food in Ayurveda that help you?
Superfoods, of course. But let's do like this. Superfoods are the best because when, like you guys, took one of the superfood drink to your daily life, everything changed. And this is the fastest way. But there is also one more important thing what I want to give your followers. It is that, you know what? Because we live in a so crazy world where everything is produced, everything is man-made, nothing is natural anymore. Maybe one thing what I want to give today is like, leave out the alcohol, the very acidic things and the processed meat and the processed things. And then if you know all these, what is this very, very processed, because this is the killing you the fastest at the moment, makes it inflammatory. And then it actually kills you, like the processed food and the processed oils and the meat.
Is that bread?
Not even the bread is not killing you, but I mean like pork, sausages, fried pork.
The processed meat. Yeah.
Processed meat is the most cancerous, actually.
I heard it was actually worse than smoking.
Worse than smoking. Then the second one, but alcohol is the first one.
So
because the clear mind, Ayurvedic lifestyle, clear mind to make good decision for your health is take out the alcohol. As soon as you're sober, daily and monthly and yearly, you do only the good decision for your body because you start to feel amazing. First I was, okay, then I get out the meat and the porks and everything. First of all, take out the alcohol because alcohol, as soon as you drink, you get the sugar, you get the bad things. So when alcohol is gone already a month, miracles happen. Miracles happen. Then they decide, I want to move my body. I want to eat healthy. But then if you've done all these like processed foods and everything, go to superfoods. Start with the drinks. Your water is acidic. Your pipe water, your bottled water is acidic.
Okay, let me say that again. Your bottled water is acidic.
Acidic. Of course, there is zero nutrition value.
Dead water.
Dead water. Also, what it does. Let me explain with the hands. Then
go do it.
So, bottled water is acidic. We need alkaline water, which is with minerals under the earth. Before we got the water. So there was inside, there was magnesium and everything. Only one thing what our body gets to the cells, inside the cells, is with minerals water. So we drink the minerals water, it goes to the stomach, it's alkaline. Already the blood goes alkaline. So it goes to the digestion. And these minerals take it inside to every cell. So we are not thirsty. We are not dehydrated. We have minerals already. That's why you're not hungry anymore. That's why you're not hungry. So second thing, because the pipe water is also acidic, it happens like this. You take the pipe water in. Drink it. It doesn't go inside the cell. You're still dehydrated.
So you just go to pee.
You go to pee. But
it.
Body doesn't get nothing. Everything is you are tired because you know what?
So it doesn't matter how much water you
can
have.
Never later.
You just go to the toilet and it's just
you just pay for the water extra because it's but inside it's sea salt.
So the water, sea salt.
Sea salt, lemon is C vitamin because the cells need the most C vitamin. And the third one is always, I recommend sodas because everything is acidic. The alcohol, the meat, everything is up. But the body can only heal when it's alkaline. So it means put a little bit soda if you want in the beginning. Inside, it makes the immediately. That's the
baking
super
soda,
water. Yes.
The sea salt and a little bit of lime or lemon.
Sea salt is 82 minerals.
True.
And Himalayan salt, 84 minerals. So immediately you are healthy.
Or Himalayan salt.
So, and yes.
You came to my place that day and you told me that immediately we did that. And it's been, I don't know, 2 months. I feel really good. Taking that water. So what I'm taking with my husband now is actually water with a little bit of baking soda and the sea salt or sometimes Himalayan salt and lime. Just not too much lime,
Yeah.
just a little.
Yes.
Just a little bit. And it tastes good as well.
Yes, it's very good.
And we really feel,
Alive.
yeah, now we don't go to the toilet
I
often.
know.
And I feel energized.
You're
and
not
light.
tired. You're not
Like,
tired. Mhm.
Literally, I feel the difference in 1 week, and the 2 weeks was just, I'm never going to leave this water. This is my main, at least 1 liter a day I have.
Yeah, you have to.
And that's because of Krislin came to my place saying this thing.
And I'm very...
And that already changes me. That is the drink in Ayurveda. Not
That is
Ayurveda.
that is the water. Let's
That
be
is the
honest. That is the water. Then comes the drink. Now comes the second one, the turmeric one.
Turmeric.
So that was the water. First of all, we need water. But the second thing, what we need 1 liter in a day is to take away, to prevent cancer, take away all the illnesses in our body, make our metabolic system faster, heal our gut system, make it us not inflammatory. This is the second one. Always have it. So take a water, have the same things, little bit Himalayan salt because it needs to go in, or or sea salt. Put little bit lime inside, put turmeric, put ginger.
Ginger, turmeric, lime.
Then
salt, the sea salt.
So the sea salt. Then you can have apple cider vinegar if you want to lose weight. Yeah. So apple cider vinegar takes down the glucose spikes, and also it is the weight loss. And of course, turmeric doesn't go without the pepper. So add cayenne pepper.
Yes, that's the one. Yes. So you just blend it. That's the drink.
And drink it.
And I do that. I started doing that. And again, I'm in love with the effect of, at the beginning when I was trying it, because I put soda water, so it tastes nice. I was like, oh my God, because normally JAMU in Indonesia is very sweet.
But this is added sugar. Never add sugar.
But this one is not. There is no sugar in it. So at the beginning, oh my God, this is so weird. There's spicy and a little bit saltiness, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that. And I feel less bloated. I eat less. Not because I wanted to eat less, but it's just, I feel like I just do not need more food get into my system.
Cells, they give you information.
It gives me clarity. Does it?
Can I tell you what?
There is yes, please.
Okay, I'll explain you what happened. First of all, you got enough water. Your brain has enough water now because brain needs, the first is the heart, the second is it's the brain. Before you were dehydrated in the brain, you were having brain fog. You can't concentrate when you don't have water because your vessels get smaller and smaller. There is no breath. But second of all, I have to tell you, because now your cells only need nutrition. They need vitamins and minerals. Before you, it was deficiency. You didn't have enough. You had just had empty calories. Now you are adding the minerals and vitamins. So because the cells have it, and then the body says, oh my God, I have enough. I don't need this food anymore. I feel full. So that is what is happening. But the second of all, you have killed your parasite. You don't have fungus anymore. Your gut has a good bacteria. Your gut works. It digests. You have enzymes. Your live gut gives you everything. First, and then you don't have this slime in your stomach. What was preventing? Usually everything acidic. This gut gets, the stomach gets this slime around it. It doesn't let the vitamins go through because it is.
So it's blocking the vitamins.
Now you cleaned it all with this ginger and turmeric and everything. Also, your metabolism now faster because this cayenne pepper is all the time.
It's a hit.
It's a fire in the stomach. And everything what it does, because the water is the number one what we need in our system. We don't need sugar, sodas. We don't need anything. Tea is also good, but natural, ginger tea or something. But now you have enough and body says, I don't need these fat things. And you don't have the appetite anymore. Like you don't have the sugar spikes because you don't have parasites anymore.
I don't eat sweets anymore. The other day we had cookies, some friends bring it, and I just ate a little bit. Yeah. And that's enough.
Before you had probably everybody.
It's more like aware right now. What I'm feeling like, what I'm putting in my body.
You love yourself now more also because no fog in your brain.
It's just like, before, oh my God, cookies, chocolate cookies. And now, yes, I can have a little bit, but that's enough. I don't need to, I do not need that to survive. You know, I need my water, the mineral water more than that. Let's talk about gut health. Yes, because that is something that I've never learned before in my life. I heard about it, but it wasn't really like something serious, but it's actually something important. So what is it? What is the relationship between gut health in
Gut
Ayurveda?
health is the second brain. If you're depressed, your gut health it's bad. You don't have good bacteria. If you have stress, then you're destroying your gut health. If you have anxiety, you're in the wrong direction in your life. Just change it and go to the right direction. Anxiety doesn't come with the gut. But then if your gut health, then you feel tired. You don't have motivation. If you start juicing, if you start fasting, you have so much motivation. You can jump 6 hours in your... This is gut. This is because we're killing it. So what is the biggest gut killer is the alcohol.
What is the biggest gut killer?
Alcohol. It is so acidic, zero nutrition value, straight to the stomach, kills all the good things here, goes to the gut, kills all the good bacteria. Second of all, like I said, it is the meat, it is the processed, it is the salt, it is the sugar, it is all the bad bacteria starts to live, the fungus, everything, parasites, everything. But if you feel, let's say, audience, if you feel today not motivated, I am tired, I get up with a bad feeling in the morning, you are eating bad food in the evening. Just stop eating after 6 o'clock. You will get up 4 because you're so hungry. You want to get up with your life. You want to see things. Don't eat in the evening. So easy. And then take care of your gut health. Eat fermented foods, the fermented kefir. Eat yogurt, which is natural if you don't have intolerance. Take everything fermented. You have to take care of the gut. And if you can't have this, what is this bacteria? Good bacteria. Oh my God.
Lactobacillus.
Yes, this is probiotics. Take all of these things. But also, you can't have tablets for the rest of your life, only if you're very sick. But this is the thing. You take probiotic short time, but then switch it to kimchi and sauerkraut and these kind of things. And then keep every day 12 spoons of sauerkraut. So
12 spoons.
12 spoons every single day. All 12 spoons of yogurt, if you don't have intolerance of milk or dairy, you will have good gut health. But also, you have to understand, every medicine, even these painkillers, everything kills our gut health. So you have to make sure, moringa drinks, turmeric, everything makes the good bacteria there. And you start to feel good. Why you feel the motivation? Because the bacteria starts and then they can digest the good
bacteria. Now you have good bacteria. Since you came, I made sauerkraut myself. I made kimchi myself. We have it every day. And it's just like I said to you, you are a wake-up call. And I didn't know Krisline before. She just came to my place through a friend. And it was just like when you left, I said to him, and I was like,
let's clean the cupboards.
What? She came, I didn't know her, and she told me things, and I believe in you. So immediately we went to the market, get all of the turmeric, the ginger, the whole thing, and start doing it the next day. I sent you a message. Well, it just changes everything. And I started to eat more probiotics. I didn't really like yogurt, but that's why I'm making the kimchi, I'm making the sauerkraut. And also I'm trying to eat consciously healthy, try to.
Yeah.
Of course, at the beginning, it was not difficult because I was like, I'm so tired with my breakouts. I want good skin. I want to be healthy. But I want to live healthy.
You want to live long and healthy.
Yes.
And actually enjoy it while doing it. Because when you're sick and something is wrong, like I was suffering. It wasn't to live with the trauma and not to do these things. It's not the life. It's not the fulfilled, happy life when something is wrong with you or you don't. And also, even if you're
How do you feel now? Like after doing, when did that happen?
9 years ago.
The changes happened.
9 years ago came the biggest, like your wake-up call was 9 years ago. Then I went back. I was 1.5 years doing 100%. But then I slipped a little bit back because the life is like this. So, but always a little bit, not like that. So, but I kept my trainings and these things, but some things came back. But I always knew what is good. So I always like, for example, maybe I went out to drink a little bit like occasionally after this, but I stopped everything about 3.5 years ago when I came back to I am living. This is who I am. This is me. So I make mistakes only. I believe in alkaline, balanced, Ayurvedic lifestyle, which is 80-20. So of course I love bread and I don't have the, so I have this 20%. I allow myself to make mistakes.
Okay. That is actually very good to do, because you have 80% of that going strong, and then 20% for you to be human.
Because otherwise, I'm telling you, be 100%, you're not gonna do it.
Because it's gonna fall apart.
It is balance. Again. It is balance. Balance is that if you know that you can have this bread, whatever you want, 20%, and 80% I'm doing yoga, I'm doing meditation, I'm healing my traumas constantly, everything. I'm reading new knowledge, I'm listening podcasts. I'm listening new information. That's how we get it. I keep 5 best friends around me who are healthy and the same like-minded people.
5 people around
5 people are very important. And then I keep my food very healthy. But then 20% I go out with my girls. I have the pizza slice. Nothing gonna happen to you if your next day, the conscious mind knows. I go back to my juices. I do this. I go to my yoga. I do my muscle training. I do these things. 20% is okay. Because you know what? 100 is not possible, because then you're not going to do it at all.
Because nothing is perfect.
80-20.
80-20. That is actually a good tip. 80-20. And I really appreciate that you being honest. Yeah, because no one can be perfect. Yes. 100%. It's
also,
like a perfect
do you know
score.
that who says 100% is never doing it, actually? Because it's impossible. Because nobody can actually do, and this is also trauma. Hiding myself behind the 100%. Do you understand me? 100% can nobody do. It means that you have stopped living, basically, because there is so many things. 100%. I'm not touching this wall because it's bacteria. I'm not doing this. I'm not driving car. But of course, I recommend to live there's a few things. I will tell you what is unnecessary in our life. 0 alcohol. 0 things what actually straight killing you. There is not a single nutrition value. There is nothing good. It makes you actually stupid. So I have to tell you this, because the brain fog, and then you drink, even if it's that 20, you drink yourself. Then you fall down with a hangover the next day. You start to build yourself up while you could be going like this. Then you build yourself up, down
again,
up, down again. Alcohol, the drugs, what's actually harming you. So self-harming things, everything else, 80-20.
Wow. That is a big message for everyone, because sometimes people drink because they want to escape the reality, or they want to hide their pain and trauma, and that's why they go that way, because it changes you when you have alcohol.
Numbs you.
And drugs and any addiction. Whoa, that is really good message, Krisline. I really appreciate you saying that. And yeah, let's go back to alkaline and acidic foods, right? Because we're still talking about healing through foods. Can you give us examples? What is alkaline foods? Like, by saying the food, the ingredients, the name. Well, acidic food, we know we're not eating processed meat and all that. But alkaline food, what we can have in a day, for example.
What the nature provides us. Everything what grows, everything what nature gives us is alkaline. What the soil gives us, what the trees gives us, what the plants gives us, everything is natural. The sea gives us. And this is the seaweed, for example. This is what the nature gives us, is alkaline. So basically, the most is the soda, is the lemon and the lime. Then comes all the greens, ginger, turmeric. Then there's all the superfoods, and then all the greens, and then all the everything what is coming, like the tomatoes, and every tomato is actually a little bit acidic, but cucumber, everything. And then comes the nuts. the oils, the coconut oil.
Healthy fats.
Healthy fats. And then, of course, comes slightly acidic. Like it's such protein, chicken is slightly, and then comes lentils, and they are alkaline actually. So comes like a bit, which is good choices. And the lowest and the most acidic, you can even wash the windows with that, is the alcohol. So they don't shit you basically. It is the truth. Don't try it. It is like killing yourself with poison. So that's the thing. And then you choose like from here, all the alkaline things, and from here, the little acidic and something. Also, the red meat is good once a month, twice a month, but not more. So take the very acidic red meat and mix it with 80% of the greens and everything here fermented and greens. My plate is usually like a rainbow, and then 20% I put the eggs, chicken, and then something like that. Yes, but yeah. And I keep it 20%, and rest of the 80% of my plate, which is also how big it is, it has to be so big. But vegetable, you can eat more. It can be like this because it's all. So this is 80-20, and this is all alkaline. When you have 20% of acidic things and 80% alkaline, you're all going to be alkaline. This is the thing. That's the balance.
The plate. So eat your rainbows.
Eat rainbow. Everything goes.
The colors.
Nature. Market gives everything. You have the
beetroot, greens. But sometimes people think salad is just like tomato, cucumber, or lettuce. That's it. But there's so much. There's so much in the market.
Yeah. But also, do you know that in the big supermarket in America, 5% is alkaline, 95% is acidic. 95% kills you basically, but most of the like everything what they put processed things inside, and the 5% heals you. So that's why. But 150 years ago, 95 was healing us, and then maybe 5% was killing us. And now medicine is taken over 27 tablets a day, and nobody eats ginger. Actually, it can cure everything. You have a headache, take ginger. Then you feel nausea, take ginger, everything. But then we go to the pharmacy, we pay them. It is rubbish. What's medicine?
Let's talk about morning routine.
My favorite.
Because let's make the audience feel inspired with your morning routine.
Morning
right?
Is very important.
What's the best morning routine for women to consume, to do, and what is good for digestion, energy, and mental clarity? What is the best thing to do in the morning routine?
First of all, I would tell you this. Morning is everything. Morning makes your day.
You wake
Morning
up.
is everything. How your day gonna look like, how you gonna feel, what is your health, what you gonna eat. Everything is the morning. So I recommend to, first of all, take your own time and space. Wake up the 1 hour before others. Just take your time. And first of all, this is the thing. What you have to do. A morning cannot be only one thing, that you just get up, you look your phone, get stressed, run out from the house, so stressed, get back home, and you're already sick. No, morning has to be your time. First of all, first thing, do not look at the first thing, the phone. Do not open your email.
Do not look at your phone.
Vibration already minus. First thing what I recommend to do is take a notebook and write down what you are grateful for, because the subconscious mind wakes up. You have 5 minutes when the subconscious mind wakes up, and you can take your vibration up. And then when you write, I am grateful. I told myself 6 years, I'm so grateful to be alive and healthy. And the vibration goes from 0 to 900, and then you attract all the good things to yourself, because the only good thing.
So you're feeding your subconscious mind as well.
Of course. The second thing,
with beautiful words like I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm alive, I'm grateful.
I have a beautiful life. I am grateful that today everything good's gonna happen to me. I am grateful for everything. Grateful for is the strongest thing what you can do yourself, because your vibration is everything. Your vibration, food is vibrated. Everything is vibration, but the thoughts is everything. So you're grateful for that is the most important. But the second thing what you can do before you get up, same thing, maybe a meditation in that or something. Put affirmations or meditations, or read a book, something what gives you, because you can't keep these 5 very smart friends like I told you about every day around who give you knowledge like what to drink and do. So get the new knowledge every single day. And why to do it in the morning? because we all, in the morning, subconscious mind is so aware. So you are there. You just woke up. You're not tired. All the information, what you read, what you listen, what you do.
It gets in.
It sucks it in and it stays there. And this is what I do. I read every day, 10 to 40 pages, or listen one podcast and do affirmation
in
1
the
hour.
morning.
Every morning. Why? Because that's where this information comes from. Information is everything. It's the key to success is information, knowledge, and everything. Nothing else cannot change us. It is us to be grateful. I do it to myself. I get up 1 hour, but also we can't only be like a spiritual. We can't only change our brain. We need to get up. So of course, the first thing is the drink, what you put inside. It's the soda syrup, because you can't ever please don't take coffee. You kill yourself.
The live water.
The live water. Then just go to the bathroom and then wash yourself with a brush, all the dust and everything, cold water with this, and brush yourself, everything, and do this. And also what you can do, you clean your tongue, you clean your teeth very nicely. You can have all this natural coconut oil everywhere. Do not use all the chemicals. Chemicals go to your body same way as the food. If you put these very bad creams on your skin, it is as cancerous as the rest of the food, because the skin is the biggest organ. If you put here, there is 65 chemicals. You put it inside, it's like a digestive system.
It's just like you're inhaling.
You're killing yourself again. No.
How about what you consume in the morning?
Then
the water. And then do you have breakfast?
If you really want to be really healthy, happy, and the best shape in your world, in your life, and you really want to do it, it's the fasting. So I don't eat before 11 o'clock and I finish about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So 16
that's your window.
Hours fasting and 8 hours eating. So what I do, I have all my drinks. So what I do is I have this water, and then I have the yellow drink, which is the miracle drink, like I call it, the ginger and turmeric. And then I have my green matcha, because coffee is making you anxiety. I thought I have ADHD, but I didn't. I just had too much coffee. It's Ayurveda. I am Vata, as you can see. I'm very active. Vata is very active, very like one side. So I have to balance my Vata. So Vata in Ayurveda, Vata, Kapha, Pitta. We need to balance them. So Vata is very active.
It's like air.
It is, yes, Vata is very active, and I need to balance it.
Is the fire.
Pitta is the fire. Pitta is cooler, and
Kapha is cooler, yeah.
Yes, and now we need to balance them. If you are Vata,
you keep saying balance since the beginning, so we have to balance.
Balance in Ayurveda.
Okay, now I get. Yeah. All right. So balancing.
And then I have and then I balance my Vata with matcha, but also matcha is good for the gut health, for the skin, for the focusing, for the brain. It doesn't, but actually coffee just kills our bacteria, makes us anxiety, makes us acidic, and just kills us. Basically, if you have 4 cups a day, you are totally acidic. So, and then I have my matcha, and 11 o'clock, I will eat something real nice. And then it's the rainbow plate. I am taking something always fermented. Then I have the salads and the greens. Then I have something like sweet potato. And then I have omelette. And then I have chicken. And then I have fruits. Fruits in the morning before 3 o'clock. Because fruits is also, it's sugar. It's fruit sugar, but it's still sugar. So keep it before 3 o'clock, and also keep it like this, that it's 20%. You can't have only fruit shakes during the day. You will have candida. So this is the thing. Of course you will have. This is all the bacteria will grow.
This is from sugar.
This is even from natural sugar. It is processed sugar, gives you it in one day, but natural sugar. So sugar is sugar. So keep it like that. But we need the vitamins from the fiber. Also, we need it from the fruits.
And it tastes nice as well from the fruits.
And then I eat during 8 hours. And of course, the 20%, because I love restaurants. I live in Bali. I love restaurants. So sometimes we finish 9 o'clock. It's fine, but then I eat later. It's balanced.
Yeah, so you're kind of like balancing everything.
Yes.
So,
but I fast.
You fast, yeah? So what is the biggest morning routine that we do, that normal people do? The biggest mistake?
Coffee. Coffee first thing. Okay, the biggest is actually checking the phone, getting bad information, vibration goes -6. If somebody makes you angry in the morning in your email,
Oh, yes.
you are -600. As soon as you get up, you have a fight with your boyfriend. Then you go out, somebody hits you with a car. Then 3 falls down on you because you attract only the negative energy. And then you said, so bad day, I don't know why. Maybe you should stop looking your phone in the middle of the morning. But the second biggest is drinking the coffee straight to the
Straight
stomach.
away.
That's eventually doing years of that. You will have thyroid problems. You will have everything.
Stomach problem as well.
Everything, but it's hormonal imbalance, everything. You're so acidic. And this is the thing. And also you will have anxiety because coffee causes anxiety. And it means that immediately vibration is like this. You don't feel good. And then it's impossible after coffee to do meditation and these kind of things. You can't do it but this is the 2 biggest mistakes. The best would be even if you do little bit exercise. Let's say you open your back or your neck because we sit in our computers nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also part, the food is also that what you put in your system. And if you eat first thing in the morning, something sweet, a cookie, oh my God, or something like croissants, Nutella croissant, oh my God, you will overeat all day. So never first thing the sweet because the spike is up and then the sugar spike is down and then you want the spike up again. Always have something.
So it's fluctuated all the time and when you start with sugar.
And then you use your insulin and then in the end it's the diabetes and then we blame all the other world to do it, but we did it ourselves. So I want you to give us more about the drink or one food. Because first you give us the water, the miracle
holy
drink.
water.
Oh, holy water, what a great.
And then the miracle drink, the turmeric, the ginger, the vinegar, all of that things that you said. Can you give us one more? Food. One more that women can have every single day.
Fermented food.
Fermented foods.
Then we make good decisions because I think like this.
And green juice, you said.
Green juice also, but it's also the juice. But then it's more
fermented
the bacteria.
Why
I think like this? Fermented food, something every day, single day, makes the good bacteria. The bacteria is your brain. You will start to feel good when you have good bacteria. Then you make better. Oh, I feel so good. I want something more because I feel so alive. I want something good. Then you start to, okay, this made me so good. I want to do it more. What can I do now more? This is what you think. But if you kill your bacteria, you don't think this positive thinking. You don't have to. Oh, I don't want to do anything. It's outside is so nice. But
this is junk food.
No, because sugar kills everything. So fermented. And also, yes, you are right. Like I offered you today, the green juice is there because the green juice gives you everything. Minerals, vitamins to your cells. You're not hungry. You can do this. And also just keep your food simple. Do not mix it. If you put this on the table, do you see where it comes from? This is sweet potato. Okay, this is beans. This is this. You know where it comes from. Don't put there when you don't, this cutlet or whatever you say, this beef cutlet, I don't know.
I don't know where is this
from. What is inside? I think they hide some big legs over there or hair or something. There is everything goes inside. And then colorful and then everything. You don't know
you need to know where your food comes from.
In the sausage can be tire inside. We don't know because they mix it inside. But I see this beautiful kimchi cabbage. I see this.
Yes.
Eat what you know. Don't let this food industry kill you without knowing what is inside. And then the ingredients are so small. You need the glasses in the shop. And then you don't know what is
the
inside.
Ingredients are like, what?
And then you suddenly understand. In the big sausage, there is no pig inside.
There is no
chicken legs. This is what's going on.
Yeah, that's the food industry. Wow. Thank you so much for that. Before we finish up though, I have one more question. So if you could leave our listeners or audience who want to live and eat healthier, peacefully, what's one small but powerful thing for them to start today so they can do this simple but powerful thing today after listening to you?
I know. And it is true. And all my retreat comers, everybody keeps saying, what keeps me on the track? What made me healthy, happy, fulfilled? What made me who I am today and why I'm here? And also it happened to me. Look at my goosebumps. It is right the first thing in the morning, be grateful for. What I'm grateful for. Is it yesterday what you had? Today or tomorrow what you want to have? Just take the pen, write it down, lift your energy and vibration to 900. You will do all the good decisions. You will get up. If you're already right, I am grateful to be alive. You will never go take an alcohol class today. You will never do these things. And also what it is, it makes you as continuous, like you will do it every single day. You will conquer the world. You can be slim. You can be supermodel if you want to. If you just every single day continue to do it, and your vibration, you will feel so good afterwards. It is, you can't live without it. And then all the good decisions come. Just be grateful what you have.
Gratitude.
Everything will change. I
agree.
Everything will change.
I totally agree with that. And I need to change too. I need to start my day with gratitude. I do it, but it's not very often. Again, consistency. And I will do that because of you. Krislin, thank you so much for today. Your insight is, like I said, she's a wake-up call. She's wake-up call for me. Maybe she will be your wake-up call too. Or if you want, I know where Krislin lives. No, just joking. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. And I hope everybody gets something, like change your life today if you really want it, because we can do whatever we want. It is up to us. Sky's the limit.
That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you.